If it gets hot, I just don't want
Yeah.
Girls are going to introduce the Wasatch Salt team. Teams will introduce the Devils. You guys ready? Music comes
Why'd
down.
you say number 07?
Periwinkle.
Periwinkle. Number 13. Rebel Storm.
All right, now let's introduce our referees for this last game. We have Saren Gas, Damon Mistress, T Rebel Maker, Noah Fallon, Nitro G, Lollipop'em, Vonnie, Princess, Whamdolph, Dino, Cold Gin, Whamdolph, Dr. Boom, Bionic Envy, Kiss Off, D-Rex, Asylum, and Data. Those are your guys calling the fouls on this one. Now let's introduce the teams.
Bringing up Boulder County Devils, we have 07 Periwinkle, 13 Rebel Scrum, 19 Doodlebug, 21 Hitty Stardust, 57 Bug, 82 Twinkle Toes, 108 Tiger Strike, 313 Black Diamond, 628 Abby Normal,
703. How do you say that? Valkyrie. 888. Ace of Blades.
Oh, mine's not on. On Wasatch Assault, we have 101 Bad Cop, 115 Chameleon, 13 Green Tea, 138 Crimson, 142 Mockingbird, 2014 Crimson, 22 Pink Nightmare. Oh wait. 24 Boopeter.
And then we got number 30 Lady J, 5 Quiet Killer, 621 Gretcha Sketch, 722 Loach, 77 One Hit, 789 Stormy C, 84 Chemical X, 919 Feline Feisty, 95 Joe Don't Do It.
You want me to do it? We're going to go back and forth. Do you want your jam? Want me to go first? You jam one. Okay.
Do you want to go first before me?
Yeah. All right, here we go for Jam 1. We got Green Tea up on jamming for the Wasatch Assault, and we got 07 Periwinkle for Boulder County. Quick out the gate, we got Green Tea taking your lead jammer status. Getting the signal there from Dop to just keep it running. I made a really good joke about green tea earlier this weekend, but it went over everybody's heads. Do you think they call green tea's dad Earl Grey? Anybody? No? Got some hard hits out there on turn 1 as T makes his third scoring pass. Oh, excuse me, second scoring pass. Oh, I wish I was that nimble and I could just float over the apex like that. It's very, very, very quick. So much finesse. Oh, we even got some apex jumps from Boulder's jammer, Periwinkle. Green Tea called it off before Boulder can score any points.
All right, up next it looks like we got Lady J. And going up again, Ace of Blades.
These are
All right, both jammers looking ready, making their way to get through the packs. Both of them. And it looks like Ace of Blades gets lead, followed right. Oh, and a penalty. Ace of Blades has a power, getting ready to go back through the pack. Ace looking ready. Does some juke hits. Fighting to get through. Having some O. Taking that line. And makes it through.
Ace of Blaze putting on the first points for Boulder County.
He's getting ready to come right back through again. Looking at what he's going to do next. And looks like the other jam is coming in, and he calls it off.
For Wasatch, we got Pink Nightmare. For Boulder, we got Tiger Strike lining up to jam. There's hard hits on turn 1. And then Pink Nightmare is doing a lap. There she goes again. Another lap. Second scoring pass for Pink Nightmare on Wasatch. Junior Rose. Third scoring pass for Pink Nightmare on Wasatch. Looks like they hit a star pass for Boulder County. Box. And then Pink Nightmare calls it off.
For Wasatch, we have number 5, Quiet Killer. And for White, we have a 108 Tiger Stripe. Oh, but it's a power start for Wasatch. Whistle blows and off she goes, making it through the pack with help with their O. Getting ready to go around the pack to hit. Goes for the in, clears it all.
Quiet Killer really cut through that pack like butter. Wasatch utilizing all of their offense there.
Goes around,
taking full advantage of this power
hits
jam.
the wall, goes for the line. Tries to get through. White Jammer is coming around. Takes a big hit, falls. Killer makes it through the pack, going around. There's a penalty on White. Killer makes it through. Killer takes a brutal fall, but gets right back up. Goes to the in while our O helps her get through. All right, she takes a brutal fall, gets back through to. She's fighting and help with her O. She gets through the 1-0. Hits the other person down. White Jammer takes a brutal fall. White Jammer's fighting and so is Killer. Crimson takes him out. Penalty on White Jammer. Killer makes it through, going around the pact. The jam ends.
Looks like we got a timeout for Wasatch. Wait, they're not sure who called the timeout first. Dop will pick up the tab for that timeout. Yeah, now would be a great time for a dad joke.
All right. I got a dad joke, guys. What do you call a person that takes care of chickens?
I don't know what.
A chicken tender.
What's Mozart's favorite fruit? Banana.
Wait.
What does the mermaid?
Just sketch. Don't be sketchy.
I have one for you. What does the mermaid learn in math class? Algebra. Unfortunately for Boulder, it looks like number 13, Rebel Scum, is still hanging out in the box, giving a power start to Green Tea, who cuts straight through that pack and gets lead jam right out the gate. Again, with those nimble little apex jumps. I don't even think he thinks about it. He just jumps so smooth and so quickly. Rebel Scum makes it out of the pack just in time for Green Tea to call it.
Alrighty, up next it looks like we got Lady J up against Periwinkle. Both jammers looking really ready, looking at their pack, looking at what holes to get. And they're off. Lady J fighting through that pack. We got Periwinkle up against Crimson. Lady J makes it through, getting lead. Lady J comes around. Periwinkle still fighting that pack, getting some really good O right there. And Lady Jill does a beautiful bean dip. And other jammers are just fighting. And Lady J gets around again, following Lady J, we got Periwinkle right behind. Both jammers coming around the track, getting ready to... And looks like Lady J is going to go for that line. Still fighting through the middle of the pack. Periwinkle getting knocked out by one hit. Beautiful drawback. Looks like Lady J got a drawback right there. She's coming back in. And Periwinkle tries taking that line, but one hit goes, oh, no, you don't. And Periwinkle gets through. And Lady J gets through, too. With only 45 seconds left of that jam. Periwinkle gets ready to go through that pack again. And Lady J is getting ready. Lady J does a hit through that middle. Periwinkle getting ready to come back through. Getting out by one hit. And a call off by Lady J.
All right, for Wasatch, we got Pink Nightmare number 22. For
Ace of Blades.
For the Devils, we got Ace of Blades number 888. And they're off. So Ace of Blades gets lead jammer, but Pink's really close behind. Falling behind. Ace of Blade tries to jump and calls it off.
For Wasatch, we have 115 Chameleon. And for White, we have 108 Tiger Stripe. Change of jammer on Wasatch, we have number 5 Quiet Killer. Whistle blows and off they go. Killer trying to go to the out, gets stuck, goes to the middle. Is fighting. So is White trying to go through all the strategies. Stormy gets in, goes to help Killer. Killer goes for the out, takes a brutal hit. White is still fighting, trying to go for that line. Killer gets low and gets through, runs and makes it through. While T recycles the White Jammer. Killer gets a penalty. Tiger's fighting. They're trying to do O to help her get through. They keep on fighting. Goes up against T. Tries to go for that in, misses. Takes it off to pass to the pivot. The pivot takes it, tries to get through now. Is fighting. Crimson is helping fight through. Tries to go for the in, misses. T catches them. Goes through. Crimson gets up. T recycles them back. Killer is back in the game. Goes for the out. Tries to hit through. Is fighting. There's a drawback by Green Tea. Killer comes back in, tries to go for that in, and is hitting. Finally gets through and makes her way around the track. Bad Cop recycles the White Jammer. The White Jammer goes up against T, tries to do a spin around, but misses. Goes up against Crimson, gets a brutal fall, and the game is called off.
Do you want me to do this one? Do you want me to Up next, it looks like we got Chameleon up against Periwinkle. And we got that Gretchen sketch out there. Still lurking. Oh, look at that beautiful hit from Chameleon. And Periwinkle still making her way fighting the track. And jumping from side to side. And looks like Chameleon got pulled back and still trying to make her way through that pack. Periwinkle still fighting, using some O there. And looks like Chameleon got lead. Ooh. And following right behind Chameleon is Periwinkle. Chameleon getting ready. Dodging that hit right there. Saying not today. And made it through. Calls it off.
All right, for Wasatch, we got Pink Nightmare. And then for Boulder, we got number 13, Rebel Scum. And it's a timeout.
There is a timeout on Boulder.
Timeout with White Team. Devils.
How do robots eat guacamole?
How?
With computer chips.
Oh, is it about to be called off? Should I announce it?
Mhm.
Why do skeletons never go skydiving? Because they don't have the guts. All right.
Next timeout.
With Number 22. Wasatch Assault. Pink Nightmare. Gets through. Rebels goes to the box. Pink Nightmare making her first lap. And Pink gets through for her second lap. Her lap. Oh, and her third lap. 13, Rebel Scum is out of the box. On his way to earn some points.
It went me, you, Raptor.
And Pink does it. Make her fourth lap. Oh, there it is. Rebel Scum goes to the box. Oh, Pink's on her fifth lap.
I'm not sure how many that was, but I think Rebel Scum has sat in that box a little bit longer than they should have this first half.
And Pink makes it through for the sixth lap. Oh, so close. And she calls it off. Pink Nightmare called it off.
Because it goes me, you, her, Raptor, me. Well, Raptor asked to do it since his sister was going out. Yeah. So after she goes, it'll go back to her.
We got Lady J up for Wasatch Assault and 888 Ace of Blades for Boulder County. Nice feed. Lady J kind of pushes Ace of Spades into her wall. J picking up lead jammer. Uh-oh, it looks like 888 Ace of Blades is headed to the penalty box. Some fancy moves by Lady J right there on the apex. Picking up 4 points. As per requested by her coach, Dop, Lady J did a spin as she exited the pack. Ace of Blades coming in hot from the box, working their way through that pack. It's a really tough wall from Wasatch Assault. Ace makes it through the pack. Lady J is stuck on turn 3, trying to beat her way through the boulder wall. And you get a penalty, and you get a penalty. We got 2 skaters headed to the box. Ace of Blades putting up 4 points for Boulder County. Lady J taking a huge hit, but still picking up 4 points. That was a good hit there, Periwinkle.
Jamming for Wasatch is Crimson. And on white, we have 108 Tiger Strike.
Don't fart, Crimson. Don't fart.
Whistle blows and off they go. Crimson taking powerful hits, getting through and making it first.
Crimson just knocking down both walls on their way out of the pack.
Crimson's going around trying to get... Goes for the win. I mean, in. Does an apex jump. All kind of makes it.
Oh,
while Tiger Strike is
I was
still
gonna
trying.
make a comment about
Penalty
a nimble
on
apex jump,
Crimson.
but it looks like Crimson's headed to the box.
Tiger Stripe gets through, making it through the pact, and 703 comes back. Tiger goes straight for the end, gets hit by 1 hit. Goes for the out, get hit by Chameleon, goes back for the in, gets hit again. Takes a brutal fall, gets right back up. Goes for the in, gets hit by a hit. Crimson's back in the game. Tiger goes straight for the middle. Crimson takes a big old hit and gets through the pact. Tiger takes a brutal hit, getting recycled by 1 hit.
Tiger Strike's being
Tries
met.
to go for the in. Crimson has to go back. Crimson
Tiger
goes for
Strike's
the in,
really
gives a
getting
big
recycled
old
a
hit.
couple times by Wasatch Assault.
Is trying. Gets through the pact. No. Yeah, gets through the pact. White's trying. Goes for the out. Chameleon tries to hit him, but they get through. So does Crimson.
Up next, it looks like we got Green Tea up against Periwinkle. Both jammers getting ready. Both of them looking for those holes, talking a bit. Oh. And here they go. Looks like T got a little hit out right there, coming back in. Periwinkle fighting that pack right there. T trying to squeeze through. Periwinkle still fighting. Both jammers still fighting. T's pushing. Periwinkle's pushing. Both jammers doing really good on those lines. And it looks like we got a lead. Green Tea making his way around, getting ready. Looks like Periwinkle's still trying to fight there. And T got away. He's coming back around looking for that hole. And looks like Periwinkle got out. Is it Peri? And she's getting ready to go back through. T looks like he got out again. And he's calling it.
Raptor. You do the next one. I'll do this one or the next one. Yeah, it's hers. I'll do the next one with my sister.
For Wasatch Assault, we got Chemical X, and it looks like we got Tiger Strike for Boulder County. And we're going to take a little break for an official review.
Let me look at it. Hey, do you
I usually like to guess what the official review's about, but I didn't see anything.
No, but I got a joke for you guys.
Great.
All right. How did my boyfriend know I was invading his privacy?
I don't know.
He read my diary.
Okay. We got another dad joke for you. So I decided to go to the store to buy some camo pants, but I couldn't find them. Do you know why?
Why?
Because they're camouflage.
Because they're camouflage. Do we know what happened with the official review?
I think the bear wants
I don't think we know what happened with the official review.
Never mind, it got shy.
All right, back at it. We got Chemical X and Tiger Strike up there at the jam line. Chemical X reading that pack very quickly and picking up lead gem.
I have two. I've never made one before. I've never made one before. You have to have so much on the team.
Uh-oh. Looks like Tiger Strike's headed to the box for Boulder, making it a power jam for Chemical X. Oh. Chemical X picking up 4 points. Some big hits out there with Wasatch. Looks like they're devising a strategy. But Chemical X didn't look like they needed much help to get out of that pack. Tiger Strike hitting a large wall there on turn 3. Abby Normal giving Chemical X a run for their money there. Right as the jam is called off. I actually think there's 2 Boulder County blockers headed to the box after that jam.
All right. For Wasatch Assault, we got Pink Nightmare number 22. And then at number 07, Periwinkle. She's already made her first lap. Number 22, Pink Nightmare, already made her first lap.
Talk a little louder.
Pink Nightmare calls it off.
Up for Wasatch, we have Joe Don't Do It. And then for white, we have 888 Ace of Bullet Blades.
Joe, don't do it. She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it.
And we have a timeout for black.
Is anybody out there getting the Monday scaries? After a weekend of roller derby, I'm not ready to go back to work tomorrow.
What is? That's what I did. Okay, I'll let you guys know when I get one. Don't listen to Joe's name because she's gonna do it.
I got another joke. What does every fish want? A girlfriend.
Say one. What is a funny mountain called? Hill areas. I searched them on. I have a lot.
Oh,
I know.
looks like we're going to need a little bit of extra time out to clean up a spill. Thanks to all of our volunteers out there.
Whoa, whoa.
Literally working on their hands and knees to keep this place running.
I have a dad joke for you guys. What do you call a fish with no eyes? A fish. Ha, ha, ha.
Why did the birds attack the dog? He was pure breed. Wait, do number 26. Yeah. Number 26.
Probably safe.
Okay. Just remember, don't listen to Joe's name because even though it's Joe Don't Do It, she's gonna do it. The jammers go from talkers to enemies real quick. Whistle blows and off they go. Ace of Blades trying to take out Joe. Doesn't work. Joe does her little toe stop magic and gets through. Ace following behind gets through. Joe goes in for the in and is calling it off.
Up next, it looks like we got Stormy up against Tiger Strike. Both jammers looking ready, looking at what holes they're going to take, what they're going to do, talking. And it looks like Stormy C getting ready. And they start. Stormy C making her way through that pack. Still got Tiger Strike working and gets right through, leaving Tiger Strike with lead. Look at her go down that pack. And looks like Stormy C trying to still to get through, pushing through that pack. And there's a call off.
If you want. I think your sister. Here, you announce and then I'll announce the next one.
Boulder County Devils. We got 108 Tiger Strike. 5 seconds until the jam starts.
Whistle blows and off they go.
And they're off.
They are both fighting so they can get through. Stormy is
Tiger's
fighting to try
almost-
their best to get through. Lady J goes to help too. Oh. Well, Tiger Strike gets through. Stuff like that.
All right. 108. Tiger tried doing an apex but failed, sadly. 189. Stormy C almost made it through. There goes Tiger for her second lead. Stormy's almost through. Tiger strikes back. And Tiger Strike calls it off.
For Wasatch, we have number 5, Quiet Killer.
Okay, Gretchy is out there, that sketch of Gretch. And it looks like we got Quiet Killer up against Periwinkle. Both getting ready. Oh, and it looks like Quiet Killer's getting away with lead. Periwinkle still fighting, but that sketch of Gretch got right in her way. Periwinkle still fighting. Killer got a drawback, coming back. Periwinkle still fighting to get through. Gretch and Joe on that line. And it looks like Periwinkle got through. And a call off for Quiet Killer.
Up for Wasatch, we have 101, Bad Cop.
All right, all right, all right. Let's get it ready for our second half of Wasatch Assault versus the Boulder County Devil. And once again, my hat's off to the Boulder County Devils as they're putting in a lot of work this weekend. They got a small squad, and they are out here, and they are not quitting. Folks, this is hard work. If you don't think it is, I'm exhausted, and I've been sitting on my butt the whole weekend. So I can't even imagine what these kids are out there doing. They don't have a big rotation. They're not asking for sympathy. They're asking for Derby. So they're out here playing it. So my hat's off to the Derby County Devils and Lucy. So here we go. We're going to start off fast and furious. It looks like we're going to get a power start as Bad Cop is out there for the Wasatch Assault. Lined up right in the middle, looking to make a little noise. And the whistle blows and Bad Cop. Oh, no, it is not. I missed 108. That's Tiger Strike over there. I missed that. They were hiding pretty well, so here we go. Tiger Strike up against Bad Cop. 101 versus 108. 101, Bad Cop is out first. Puts everybody in their rearview mirror as they send 108 to the sin bin for 30 seconds of silent reflection. Bad Cop back into the pack. A little bit of a dip around the outside. Gets taken out hard by, I can't see what that's 888. We've seen that number before a couple of times. Bad Cop's up. Bad Cop scoring. They only got 3 on that one because they blocker hit him out and they went out with it. They don't get credit for that point. They got to pass cleanly inbounds. They're coming in. Nice spin move around. Trying to get around Ace of Blades. Does. And moves forward. Bad Cop is moving forward. Shot out of that box like a cannon is 108. Tiger Strike. Tiger Strike runs into green tea. I pity the fool that sleeps on green tea. Tiger Stripe, we're not wasting any time, gets out of there quick. They're on their initial. They're coming around. They're going to start scoring here in a minute. We'll see what Bad Cop wants to do. It's their world. We all live in it right now. Bad Cop getting cycled back by Ace of Blades. Ace of Blades cycles him back. Bad Cop comes in spinning. Tiger Strike gets their first 4.
For Wasatch, we have number 5, Quiet Killer, jamming.
Right here.
And for
Right here, okay? This far away. And
Boulder,
directly
we
to the
have
mic. This side, we
Periwinkle.
can't hear you, okay? You can't cup your hand over it so you can talk directly into it if you're having a hard
Whistle
time.
blows and off they
Just
go.
right here
Killer
is
goes
fine.
for the out. Super fast, finds the hole and gets through. While Periwinkle's fighting, going chest to chest with Gretch. Killer goes to the out, makes it through, and calls it off. I understand why you have to talk so fast now.
You got to get a lot of words out.
Next out for Wasatch, we've got number 22, Pink Nightmare, going against that. I believe that's number 888, and that looks like Ace of Blades from the other team. Ooh, and good slipping through those cracks for Ace of Blades.
Alrighty. Up next for Wasatch, it looks like we got Mockingbird and Periwinkle. Both jammers getting ready, looking for those holes. And they're off. Mockingbird going towards that, pushing on that wall. Looks like Periwinkle trying to take that line. And Gretch is like, no, you can't. You can't take that line. And looks like Periwinkle getting through and comes out with lead. Mockingbird still trying to push through that wall to get through. Periwinkle making her way around the track, getting ready. And Mockingbird got out. And Periwinkle got out too. And there's a call off by Periwinkle.
Up next, we've got Feisty for Wasatch against Tiger Strike. Ooh, and Tiger Strike makes a quick get through. Taking lead. Oh, and Feisty makes it through. Feisty still fighting the pack, getting there. I noticed that. Ooh, and Tiger Strike putting up a good fight. Same with Feisty. Oh, and Tiger Strike gets through. And Feisty does a star pass to Joe. And Tiger Strike calls it.
For Wasatch, we have 7-7, one-hit wonder. And for
Time at
White,
Wasatch.
we have Periwinkle.
All right, folks. So now that we're in a timeout, this is your excellent time to get over there, buy the last of the merch. We just got over there, got our Boulder County Devil, which is called Lucy, I found out. So make sure you sponsor these teams, help it out. This is all just an exchange of money. I buy your stuff, you buy my stuff. This is the way we keep Derby promoted. We keep it going out. Now we want to give another shout out because, again, we have sponsors for roller derby because roller derby is not cheap. It is not free. Once again, Lori Tolbert has done an excellent job this weekend of having many multiple meals for our referees, our volunteers, and others. That's the first time we've dealt with them, so a special shout out to Lori Tolbert Catering. Everything was excellent. Thank you very much. The Pie Pizzeria for donating our pizzas, and Einstein Bagels for our bagels.
Whistle blows and off they go. Periwinkle runs through and gets off. While Hit is working and gets through. Periwinkle comes out racing around the track to go and hit the wall. And so is One Hit. They go for the end, do a little toe stop work. Doesn't work, sadly. And White calls it off.
Up next, it looks like we got that Sketchy Gretchy up against Tiger Strike. Gretch, be sketchy. Like I know you are, that sketch Gretch you are. Oh.
So I understand we're thirsting for dad jokes, so I'll give you my one dad joke. What do you call a Utah County cougar once they get hearing aids?
What?
A deaf leopard.
Ah, 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 ah.
And if I hear what has 9 arms and suck, you're kicked out of the depot.
And they're off with that sketchy hit right there. Gretchy's getting through with that lead. Look at that sketch of Gretch coming down that path. Looks like Tiger Strike's still working and getting through. Oh, and that sketchy Gretch got a penalty. Still with that Tiger Strike leaving Tiger Strike with the power. Getting right through. Beautiful offense. Tiger Strike coming back through. Getting ready. And Tiger Strike trying to get through. And gets right through. She's getting ready, coming down that track. And looks like the Sketch-A-Gretch is getting ready to come back in with that sketchy hit right there. And there she goes. Off she goes. Tiger Strike still pushing on that wall with a call off from Tiger Strike.
Up next for Wasatch, we've got Joe Don't Do It. And for Boulder County Devils, we've got Periwinkle. Both have a blocker in the box. Joe tiptoes her way through, and she's got lead. And Periwinkle with that juke. And Joe calls it.
For Wasatch, we have 101 Bad Cop. And for White, we have 888 Ace of Blades. Whistle blows and off they go. Bad Cop fighting for the middle. Takes a fall. Ace of Blades gets through the pack. So does Bad Cop. Both racing to get back to the pack. White doing O for Ace. Ace takes a brutal fall, calling it off.
Up next, it looks like we got Lady J up against Periwinkle. Both jammers looking real ready. Looking at those holes, looking at where they're going to go. I see them. And looks like there's a little conjumble and fungal thing going on. And Lady J gets through, getting lead. Periwinkle still fighting. And then through green tea with some stopping Periwinkle from getting out. Green. And looks like she got out. And Lady J following right behind. Periwinkle's getting ready to go back through that pack. Thinking about her next moves. And a call off from Lady J.
Next up, we've got Quiet Killer for Wasatch and Tiger Strike for Boulder. And Killer slips right past them, getting lead. And Tiger fighting, still doing a good job. And Tiger's through. Smash.
Up next for Wasatch, we have Gretchen Sketch. And for Boulder, we have Periwinkle. Just remember, Gretch should be a little sketchy.
I'm telling you, Gretch, you are very sketchy.
Gretch is looking where they're going. Gretch goes, takes a sketchy hit. It's fighting, trying to get out. Gets through with a spin. Periwinkle behind him, trying to get to the pack first. Gretchen Sketch calls it on. I can't. I couldn't think of.
And for Boulder, up next for Boulder, we've got 888 Ace of Blades. And for Wasatch, we've got 22 Pink Nightmare.
One of our dad jokes today is, what happens to remember it now, because it was something about a snowman and it has a meltdown. It was like, oh wait. What?
I got one. What did Bob say to the cat?
What?
Bobcat. Ah, 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 ah.
What happens to a snowman when he doesn't get his way?
What?
It has a meltdown.
And Ace of Blades makes it right through, taking lead. And there goes Pink Nightmare. Whoa.
Up next, it looks like we got Chameleon. Chameleon's one of my favorite type of lizards. And Periwinkle. Both jammers looking ready, looking at their holes, looking where they're gonna go. And they're off. Chameleon juking and taking off, getting lead. Coming around the track, very speedy. And looks like Periwinkle just slipped right out of there. Chameleon keeping going on that track. Like, I got this. And Periwinkle coming right back up to that wall. And makes a hit. And a run. Chameleon's like, no you don't. No you don't. And Chameleon calls it off.
Next, we've got Green Tea for Wasatch and Ace of Blades for Boulder City, Boulder County. Starting off strong, Green Tea gets lead. Oh, and Ace of Blades making their way through. And Ace of Blades is through along with T.
Up next for Wasatch, we have number 5, Quiet Killer. And for White, we have Periwinkle. Whistle blows and off they go. Killer goes straight for the out, gets a gnarly hit, gets recycled. hits, falls while Periwinkle is trying to get through. Periwinkle trying to go for each line, not really working. Quiet Killer goes for the in, runs, gets through. Periwinkle does the exact same and gets through. Killer calls it off. Killer gets a penalty. Sorry for that confusion. Periwinkle gets through the pack. Periwinkle's going. While White is trying to do O to help. Periwinkle takes a fall to the knees, gets right back up, and challenges one hit. Gets hit by Crimson. Crimson gets a penalty. Periwinkle takes a gnarly fall while Killer is going around the track. Periwinkle going up against one hit, while Killer is going up against the whole wall, trying to go for in, getting low, makes it through the pack. Periwinkle gets through, goes around the track. Quiet Killer goes small and through the pack.
Next out for Wasatch, we've got Joe Don't Do It. And for Boulder. And out for Boulder County, we've got Hitty Stardust. And as we start, Joe instantly tiptoes past and gets lead. Hitty still fighting for the first. And
Up for Wasatch, we have 22, Pink Nightmare against Periwinkle. Whistle blows, off they go. Pink goes for the owl and makes it through, while Periwinkle gets recycled by Lady J. Is stuck by J, goes for the in, almost makes it, does a spin, gets through, and is around the track with Pink Nightmare right behind her. Pink calls it off.
Next it looks like we got that Sketcha Gretch. Gretchy up against Ace of Blades. Oh, and there's a timeout.
All right, folks, as we head into the timeout, we've got 9 minutes, 47 seconds left in this half of the game. And in the Great Salt Quake, we'd like to thank all of you for making your way out here. I just want to remind you that half the stores are closed in Utah, but also half our population is home. So if you do find a store, it'll be pretty empty. Good time to go to Costco on your way out. The liquor stores are closed today, sorry. But just because I mentioned it, you're all legally drunk by our Utah standards. So I'm sorry about that. But we'd like to thank everybody for making those drives out. I know it's winter time. Drives are no fun. I found out that Banana gets altitude sick and has to fly because he can't drive through the mountains. I got over it. That's because I'm from Utah. He's from Denver.
Anyways. Looks like Gretch the Sketch with Ace of Blades looking ready as could be. Gretch the Sketch backs up and gets ready. With that, looks like Gretch, he got away. That Sketchy did get away. And looks like there's a power jam for Gretch. Gretch getting ready, and boom! Look at that apex jump on that Sketchy. Sketchy's getting ready to come back in. Following that O. And wham! Look at that. And a call off for Gretch Sketch. That was pretty sketchy, Gretch.
It's a power start with Stormy C out there for Wasatch.
All right, so now that we're in a timeout, we'll give a shout out to our live feed. We just got our chat up. Gabriel, we see you. Keep that painting going. I hope to see you again when we go down south. Tekken says, let's go Wasatch. And Alex Leos is, let's go Boulder, Love and Spider Slam. Alex Leos? Leo? I'm not sure. Nonetheless, we appreciate all our viewers from outside. It takes a lot of work. Backslash and family have put a lot of work into making sure our live feed can go out there. I know when we don't have a live feed and you didn't get to travel with your team, you're really upset about it. So we really appreciate all the work that Backslash has put into that. As addition to, we have put up all this soundproofing in here to improve the quality of our sound here. That's what we're trying to do, is constantly improve. We thought we were losing our space, but then we were able to get it signed for another 5-year lease. So we will be here at the depot, freezing in the winter and sweating in the summer for the next few years. And we're appreciative of it. I just want to say that I charge for babysitting, so all of you parents out there owe me a lot of money because I've had lots of children up here. We're not used to it. So all of you owe me money.
Sorry, Mac.
This announcer gig doesn't pay too much. I get cookies and chocolate muffins, but that's about it. So now that we're here, Smash and Dash, tell me, what's your favorite part about Derby?
Definitely making new friends.
Roletta, what's your best memory of Derby so far?
Probably biffing it in a tournament. Biffing it.
Biffing it in a tournament is your favorite memory. Okay. All right. And tell me, Violent, what's your favorite memory of Derby so far?
My favorite memory of Derby is probably being able to get up the travel team and work with them.
Excellent. Now we got Smash and Dash and Violent Beatrix that have moved up to our B-level team, and they're going to be moving up, and they are our future of roller derby. So they will be out there in a few years representing Wasatch and carrying the big W on their chest and being proudful of it, because we are very happy to say Wasatch, because as we travel, it's not Wasatch, not Wasatch, or any of those other names we're called, and I enjoy watching people mispronounce our name. So it looks like we're starting off with both jammers in the box. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen there. I mean, we're going to see in a minute. Whammed off, asserting control with the 5 seconds.
Ace of Blades enters the game. And here comes Gracious Cats coming out right out of the box. She gets recycled, but she gets right back in there. Taking lead for Gretcha Sketch. And Gretch knocks them down and gets right up in there. Oh, and Ace of Blades with the apex jump.
Up for Wasatch, we have Crimson. Up against Periwinkle. Just kidding. There was a mix-up. For Wasatch, we have Stormy C. And we currently have a timeout.
Where's Chameleon? I don't see Chameleon. Do you see Chameleon? I don't. I wonder if Joe sees Chameleon.
Can you guys see Chameleon anywhere? Just kidding. Another jammer switch up. Now we're going to have Gretcha Sketch. Just remember, Gretch, be sketchy. It's Gretch going. And it is a power jam for white. Guys, I got caught on my glasses.
Just for you, Sushi.
Whistle blows and off Periwinkle goes. Always trying to help Periwinkle get through. Gets stuck on Chameleon. Goes for the end. Oh, helps. Periwinkle gets through, becoming lead jammer. While White is surrounding to do O. Periwinkle comes in, goes for the end, gets stuck by Chameleon. Periwinkle keeps on trying to fight and isn't making it. Now gets stuck by Joe. Gretch takes a big hit but gets through. Good job being sketchy, Gretch. While Periwinkle gets a penalty. Gretch goes for the end and makes it perfectly fine. And Gretch currently has a power jam. They go for the out, takes a brutal fall, goes back, keeps on fighting, goes for the end and gets through. Gretch comes around to go through, goes for the satellite and falls. They both fall, but she gets up and runs through. While Periwinkle comes and goes straight for the out and gets hit by T and recycled back by T. While Gretch also comes through, goes for the out, hit. And Periwinkle goes for T again and Gretch gets through. Good job being sketchy. Periwinkle almost gets through but gets caught by Jay and Joe. Periwinkle does get through while Chameleon gets a penalty. Periwinkle, you might want to watch your back. And the jam is called off.
For Wasatch, we've got number 789, Stormy C, and number 108, Tiger Strike for the Boulder County Devils. Starting off strong. Both of them fighting. Stormy gets recycled, but gets straight back in. And it's a power. And Stormy's in the lead. Stormy C taking lead on, very strong. Slips right past. Oh, never mind. She gets recycled. Still gets up strong with high hopes. Stormy getting past just barely. And Stormy slips by before they can even catch her. And Tiger Strike still doing good.
Up next, it looks like we got Crimson up against Ace of Blades. Crimson, you better not fart. Her farts kind of stink. Oh, and Crimson getting away, breaking away, getting lead, coming around, getting ready. And following right behind her, we got Ace of Blades, blading down the track. And Crimson did a twirly, diggly, twirly thingy and called it off.
Up next for Wasatch, we've got Quiet Killer going up against Periwinkle from Boulder County Devils.
Now, folks, there's 2 minutes left in this game. If you're ready to cheer, start making it loud for these kids. They need energy from the audience, so we need you to bring some noise to these kids.
Killer takes a fall but gets right back up, and she's going at it. And Killer gets lead. And Periwinkle makes it out. Just barely. And Killer with that apex jump, calling it off.
For Wasatch, we have a 101 Bad Cop against 108 Tiger Strike. Whistle blows and off they go. Tiger Shark taking a big fall, same with Bad Cop, but they both get up and go, go, go. Bad Cop gets through the pack first, becoming lead jammer, while Tiger Strike is fighting and gets stuck between Jay, Joe, and Crimson. Names. And they gets called off. Up for Wasatch, number 22, Pink Nightmare against Ace of Blades. Off they go, and Pink gets through first, becoming lead jammer with Ace right behind. Going. She goes for a big hit, goes accidentally out. When Ace of Blades gets out and she calls it off. And that's the game, everybody.
Oh, it looks like we're trying to call a timeout at the last minute. Didn't get it in. We'll wait for the rolling whistle. Everybody stay back for a second. And there's the rolling whistle, folks. That's the end. Come on out to the gray track as we say hello to all these